Okay, it's still July 29th, 2024. It's about 11:15 a.m. Did some work since I got up this morning. You can see the clouds are a little different. A little brighter out today than it was this morning, I mean. Alright, so I did some work. I basically have the whole frame of it up. So, and I put some of the, I guess it's roofing material. It's 26 inches by 12 feet, so a whole 2 panels fit in the part of the raised beds that are 12 feet long and 4 feet wide. Then there's a 4 foot by 6 foot one there, and then the middle there's nothing, so you can get around. And then on the far side is another 4 by 6. So it's obviously not on level ground because this is what we have to work with. And when I tried to level it, the downside is about 1.5 foot at least, that it would have to go up, which I'm not doing. First of all, it's going to raise that whole part of the bed. This part's pretty flat, the top part. So I'm just going to build it, even though right now I got a little support so I could nail the things or screw the things. That pocket screw tool is awesome. So they're all pocket screwed, 3.5-inch screws. And the bottom is treated wood, but everything else is regular. I'll linseed oil it to protect it from the elements, but I didn't want any kind of leaching into the soil with the treated wood. So just the bottom frame is treated. And I guess that's it. I got some Samson strong strap coming tomorrow that I'll put in as well. And I got these ideas from watching about 8 or 10 YouTubes and took pieces from each one. So this is kind of unique. I don't video as I'm building it. I'll just give it in the stages. And since I will be editing this one, I'll be able to put them all together with like a little transition, and you'll be able to see how we're going. Oh, yes. Hello. Yes. Hello, Mr. Jakey. Go ahead, go. Go. Nope, turn around. You gotta turn around. Go. There you go. All right. That's gonna be it today. I get a couple things done in the office, and until next time. Okay, a few days later, it's August 6th. I've had some rain. So, getting there little by little. It's my last piece of tin, or whatever you want to call it, corrugated steel, galvanized. I got to finish a couple of them up. I laid the top plates that I'm going to put on top. They're just laying there. I put some strong tie, the 16 gauge, from all the way for the 12 footer, and then I went across as well to hold the bottom. I did it this way. I'm probably going to take those screws out and put like 8D or 10D nails in there. That's what they recommend. The guy on the YouTube did screws, but, and you can see I got to finish that. And I got to put one in there. Not perfect, but then again, it's just holding dirt. So there's the other side of the strong tie. And then I have to do that inside. I have some extra 1x6. I got to linseed oil that like I did the rest of the wood. And it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. It took a bit. And then I got to figure out the dirt. I'm probably going to put some brush, some of those trees down by the garage, the branches and stuff in here to make it so I need less dirt. And that's that. I was going to put this steel kind of netting or whatever you want to call it. It's also galvanized on the bottom, but they recommend that if you have groundhogs and stuff like that, so I don't have that, so I'm not doing that. Boy, I'll tell you, when it rains, the grass just really comes up. You can hear the plane. Or maybe it's a helicopter. Military's been very active here the last month. Let's see if we can get a glimpse. Yeah, I'm thinking that sounds like a helicopter. They go up north. No glimpse. Anyway, let me get finishing this up, at least a tin today, and then I'll have to linseed oil the 1x6s so that I can put them on the top and be ready for the dirt. And there's my mulberry tree from Florida, that little guy. It'll take a little bit, and I put in a couple of little bushes there too. So it's partly cloudy today. It's probably about 75. It gets fall here like the last week in August, so it's a little more advanced than Long Island was. Zone 5. I always get confused. I think it's 5A. It's either 5A or 5B. So the planting season for this year is done. And then, I don't know, my next project is going to be putting that greenhouse up there. Although, I'll give you a little hint. I gotta put steps in here too. But that's where the greenhouse will go. I just got all the wood yesterday for the solar panels. They're all sitting here. So I kind of marked out just so I can get an idea. I'll have 4 panels going across and some 4x6 timbers and 2x6s, etc., etc. Some of those uni struts or whatever they call them. Got all the hardware, everything else. So it'll go up 3, and then they'll be able to tilt, which is cool. And then I also have to finish up, or actually start, the generator shed, or whatever you want to call it. And so it'll get some good sun. And you really have to tilt them because the angle here for the summer is like 18 degrees, which is maybe like that. Yet in the winter, it's 45. So that's why it's important that they tilt. And that flag is standing strong. And the shed's over there, which in the future hopefully is going to be the chicken coop. And the garage, I gotta get that going. I gotta do those, finish up those trees though. And got some more of this tin for to put on top of the logs. Hopefully I'll get enough logs out of all of that where I'll be able to bring out the other 2 racks and have all 4 of them here, which gets me through the winter. And then I have 3/4 inch extras, but I have 3/4 inch plywood that I can put on top of those 2 solar panels on top of the Jeep that runs the 12-volt refrigerator freezer, because I've heard warnings where they're talking about, inch and a half size hail, and the last thing I want is to go and replace those panels. So at least I have them, and if I get one of those warnings, I can put those, I already cut them the size, 3/4 inch plywood on top, strap them down, and it'll be good to go. So that's the latest update, and I'll continue with the build and do another transition so you can see it finished. Till next time. Okay, it's now Friday, August 9th, 2024, and here's how we're progressing. I have all the corrugated galvanized stuff in, screwed most of it. I put in the braces for the top, going across, and I just laid this stuff, which is going to go on top. Of this out, and it should work. Again, it's only to hold the dirt, and I got 7, if you will, compartments. This one is 6x4. This one is 12x4, and this one's 6x4. So, it's rainy today, as you can see. And that's gonna do it for next year anyway. This planting season's done here, and I'll have some extra 1x6s. Let's get one from the top. Alrighty, and the sun will pass going this way across. Came out pretty good first time. It's not like cross-examination, but it's just as fun. So I linseed oil all of those 1x6s yesterday on both sides and at the ends. So this should work. And getting the dirt will be another part, but there she is. All right. Next time it'll be with all of that cut and done properly. Okay, until next time. Okay, it's Monday, August 12th, 2024, and I just finished, and it's just starting to drizzle. So, Anyway, it's done. Okay. The only thing I do have to do is trim these so it's not pointy, because I did the 45s. So there you go. 12 foot. This is the one, I'll call it a bay. And it has 2 braces and then the strapping on the bottom. And then this one is 6 foot by 4 foot. Again, I gotta shave those corners. And I'll be able to get to the big one from here. And I'll be able to get the side one from here. And I'll be able to get this side one from here. So, there we go. Alright, the last one, the battery ran out. So, I'm done today, August 12th, 2024. And just cooking up some din-din. Oh, yes. And we'll take a view from it up here. It's all done. And now, to finish it up, and who knows when that's going to happen, got to put dirt in it. Probably about 6 or 7 yards, which hopefully I can get delivered there, so it's not going to be that much. They'll be able to get the truck come in there. These birds are really eating. Beautiful yellow, bright yellow, I guess some kind of sparrow. It's really nice. So, you can see the solar panels in the back. The next job will be, I don't know if you could see the blue generator and the flags back there, but that'll be the next project, then the solar, and then hopefully the garage. Alright, so that's that. I'll let that cook up. And hope you had a great day. And until next time, see ya.